The craziest thing as far as, using the internet now is anytime you open a new page, it still takes a while to load,
Right.
because of all the things that are happening on the advertising side.
Exactly. There is a lot of, I hesitate to use the phrase ad tech bloat, but it's a real thing. And
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the Ad Podcast. We've got Shevlin, the CEO and co-founder of Bedrock Partners, here at day 3 of the Possible Show in beautiful Miami, Florida. Shane, thanks for coming on, man.
my pleasure. Good to be here.
Yeah, let's go. So tell us a little bit about yourself, and for those who aren't familiar with Bedrock Partners, what do you guys do? Where do you sit in the whole mess of companies here this week?
Right, yeah, so hi everyone, I'm Shevlin, co-founder and CEO of Bedrock Platform. Bedrock Platform is a next generation media buying platform for the open internet on programmatic channels.
Okay, awesome. And how long have you guys been around?
We have been around just over 2 years.
Okay, very cool. So, a lot of program companies in programmatic, a lot of DSPs, SSPs. What's your guys' secret sauce? How are you guys different? How are you guys standing out?
So we call ourselves a next generation media buying platform. Underlying that fact is the fact that we've built a DSP. Use the traditional 3-letter acronym.
Sure.
We exist at the intersection of efficiency, so better campaign planning, setup, and campaign execution, efficacy. So
Okay.
we try to cover both of those key requirements for media buyers.
Okay, and SaaS plus services model, or okay?
Yeah, fully
Awesome.
self-service platform, SaaS plus assisted service if it's required. We can do full service as well, but primarily a self-service SaaS offering.
Amazing, awesome. So big week, lots of companies trying to get in front of the brand marketers and the agency crowd here. I've seen some communications going out from you guys today throughout the week. Some stuff directly from Possible, some stuff from I think some partnership with C3 maybe or something. Did you guys do an event or?
Well, we had an announcement last week where we partnered with Index Exchange
Okay,
on
nice.
a strategic initiative to actually containerize our entire bidder stack
Okay.
inside of their infrastructure.
Interesting.
Which is, it's kind of a big deal because
So how is that a differentiator for you guys?
So it's a world first. It's the first time a buy-side technology stack has actually partnered with a sell-side technology stack to kind of bring their infrastructure together.
Interesting.
Right. So what does it all mean? It means that we get closer to the impression, the actual ad opportunity, and without getting too heavily into the technical jargon, basically we collapse the distance between our decisioning there, which delivers performance for our advertisers and agency clients, and the actual ad impression opportunity on the publisher website.
So is it a speed and bid situation essentially?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
If you've
It's
ever
like the guys that build their trading
Flashpoints.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally what I was thinking in my head.
It's
Is
a good
like,
read. Yeah, it's a good analogy as well.
Put your router on the wire in New Jersey or whatever,
Right,
right? Yeah.
right.
But I mean, really, when you're talking about these, these algorithms and these data trades, whether it's the stock market, the guys that built the stock market built the ad exchanges. So at the end of the day, a lot of people, there's a lot of crossover, let's say.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that's actually an important point because
Got to think of it almost as a trader.
well, there's a church and state requirement, I think, in media trading where Index Exchange were the perfect partner for us because they have a very clear mandate from their publishers to build and deliver a roadmap that services their needs.
Yep.
We have the same, but on the other side of the fence, if that makes sense. There are stacks who quite frankly, play on both sides, and you've got to consider whether that's a conflict of interest.
Sure.
With containerization, it's not a new technology, but what it enabled us to do was deliver the smarts inside of our system, bidding strategies, machine learning algorithms, all of that good stuff, and independence in terms of workflow and control for buyers to the Index infrastructure, but it's completely protected, cryptographically signed, so Index cannot see inside our stack, while they actually facilitate the collapsing of that distance between our decision layer and the impression.
Interesting. So how's that showing up for you guys in results? Have you run any tests yet? Have you run some pilots to kind of see what type of with that edge? What does that show? How does that show up for an agency or a brand that's buying or trading with you?
Right. So there are a couple of things, Dylan. So we've got a latency window typically inside programmatic trading of around 100 milliseconds. Mm-hmm. We've collapsed that right down to very low single-digit milliseconds. Mm-hmm. In some cases even lower.
Wow.
And so that time, which historically it created a conflict between cost and opportunity. We can hand that time back to our trusted partners who are running fatter models, processing more environmental variables coming through from the publisher environment, mm-hmm. and that simply allows us to perform.
It adds up.
Compete better, mm-hmm. yeah, and potentially deliver effectively a similar environment to some of the walled gardens. Okay, so we can bring to bear all of the stuff that we know will raise campaign performance, increase our win rates in the auctions, mm-hmm. And allow us actually to tap into the really rich data set that exists on the supply side of our ecosystem, so we can bring to bear indexes relationships with their publishers to expose first-party data and really high-fidelity quality signals, mm-hmm. which in an externalized model is trickier and trickier, with things like latency, traffic shaping, and just general bid loss. With as you have kind of ad opportunity packets cross the line and don't get acted upon. Essentially, it's a very inefficient ecosystem in some respects. Even
Interesting.
Though in 2010 it was very very innovative at the time, and the promise of programmatic was, I still remember it. It was it was fervent, and
the craziest
did
thing.
It really deliver?
It's like the craziest thing as far as using the internet now is anytime you open a new page, it still takes a while to load.
Right.
Because of all the things that are happening on the advertising side.
Exactly. There is a lot of, I hesitate to use the phrase ad tech bloat, but it's a real thing. And if you can reduce the number of hops between your decision layer as a media buyer, mm-hmm. Where you are injecting your own intelligence and applying all of the rudimentary campaign controls like frequency capping and so on, and if you can basically get closer to the point at which the publisher is delivering the actual high impact format, mm-hmm. that makes a difference.
Yeah, that's exciting. So how are you getting the story out here at Possible into the broader ecosystem?
So we've done a ton of press, and the response has been phenomenal. So mm-hmm. we're really pleased with that. We also entered the brand challenge here, made it through to the final this morning. So that's at 11 o'clock.
Awesome. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice.
So it's been a fun ride.
That's awesome. And then how's your Possible been?
Incredible.
Yeah.
It's my first time.
Okay.
Better than I expected. It's an incredible event. I really am blown away.
What are you guys doing to activate and get the word out here at Possible? Obviously, like we kind of mentioned at the top end, there's quite a few people vying for attention. So are you doing anything interesting, thought leadership-wise, speaking, et cetera, to kind of get the word out about this new innovation you guys are building? Sure.
So I actually did a Fireside chat with Andrew Casale, the CEO of Index Exchange, on Monday afternoon at their Soho House beach hut. So that was a kind of an intimate event, but they recorded it, so
that'll be able to be leverageable as an asset.
Yeah, it's a good session because we kind of tear it apart in not excruciating detail, but we kind of try and
really get under the hood.
Yeah, and bring to life what the real business value is.
Is it defensible? Will your competitors be able to catch up to you anytime soon?
At the end of that session, Andrew had a prediction that within 5 years,
this is what everyone's going to be doing.
Yeah, because it brings a level of efficiency to the media trading that is undeniable.
Yeah,
we have a little bit of a jump on our competition. It was a pretty difficult project to deliver, and it was a real collaboration of our engineering teams. Mm-hmm. So, is it a 6-month window? Is it a 12-month window? And time will tell.
See.
But we're bringing the hammer down on this opportunity because the numbers don't lie, and the performance and the visibility and the accessibility that we now have across what is the second largest supply source after Google is pretty
Exciting.
amazing. Yeah,
that's awesome. Anything going on today that you're excited in the home stretch? Are you getting a little bit more time to maybe spend some time in panels and enjoy yourself today at all, or still a pretty busy day?
So I've spoken every day so far. We've got the 11 o'clock appearance in the final of the brand challenge, and then I'm done.
Awesome.
Yeah, a couple more meetings in the afternoon, but looking forward to maybe jumping in the ocean tonight.
Nice, good man. Well, hey, thanks for coming on and telling us a little bit about what you're building. Sounds very exciting, and congratulations and good luck on the opportunity at 11. Hope you guys win.
Thank you.
If folks want to follow along with your thinking, learn more, read up on what you guys are doing, where do you want to send folks?
You can go to bedrockplatform.com to find out more, or you can just search the name in the trade press. There's been a ton of interesting discussion. If I could just give maybe one shout out.
Yeah, please.
So Brian Wieser did an excellent piece, sort of contextualizing our announcement, just in the context of the wider industry and what it means for future collaboration of sell and buy side. And I think it's a great piece. It's his Substack, I believe.
Oh, perfect. Well, if you guys want to send it to us, we'll link to it in the show notes.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Dylan.
Awesome. Thanks so much.